Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and my family as well, thank you all for joining us today. Your presence genuinely means the world to Abby and I. Firstly, I want to thank Sue and Gerard, Abby's welcoming and generous parents, for raising such an incredible woman that I'm now honoured to call my wife. I promise to you that I will do my utmost to look after her and make her happy. As many of you will know, I'm getting married in my 30s while Abby has just barely scraped it in her 20s. It is interesting to reflect on what has led to this point. Living at home for the best part of 30 years has been an education for me and a trauma for my parents. All right? They just couldn't seem to shake me off. I must say that the hundreds of times that my dad has called me useless, pathetic and stupid over the years has really shaped me into the man that I am today. All jokes aside, I really wouldn't be where I am today without his unwavering support, kindness, patience and advice in all areas of my life. He's been a huge help to Miles and I with the business, and to be honest, I really just wish he'd just get on and retire and help us with it.
So Rob, what I will say is to thank you for being such a wonderful guy and for caring for Abby as much as we have. And today we've witnessed your giving to one another as you step forward into new life as husband and wife. We can only hope and dream that you will continue to care and look after her as we have, and that you will be equally happy growing old together.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Robert Milner Scarin, do take thee, Abigail Sarah Daly, to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Abigail Sarah Daly, do take thee, Robert Milner Scarin, to be my lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part.
When Hilary and I met Abby, we immediately noticed that there were similarities. It was obvious how well they got on together and how they felt about each other too. Rob said he always wanted to find someone he could laugh with, and Abby is hilarious, and to use her word, fabulous. To me, Abby's character is so well suited to being a nurse. She loves to look after people and is a very caring person in nature, and these, Abby, are skills you're going to need. Yeah, you're going to need these skills. But you signed the contract now, so too late. Seriously though, on behalf of my beautiful wife and I, we're delighted to have you as in our family, and we're also delighted to transfer Robert into your care.
I wanted to say a few words about my mum. She and I, we share the joy of laughter. We laugh together and at each other's antics. I take the mick out of her all the time, mimicking her voice when she screeches, "Robert!" However, she's wonderful, kind, caring, and has and continues to be so encouraging and supportive. Honestly, I cannot fault any aspect of my upbringing, and I take so many happy memories of family holidays to the seaside with Nan and Grandad and so much more as I set up home and start to create new memories with my beautiful wife.
I knew very early on after meeting Rob that we'd become best mates. We've been super close ever since we met, and I don't think it's necessarily because of mutual interests, but probably because he's one of the most humble, kind-hearted and warm characters you'll ever meet. I particularly think, Rob, your ability to be able to laugh at yourself is the key to our friendship, because I find it very difficult to not make fun of him on a regular basis. So if you didn't have that skill, we wouldn't have been friends for long at all. Rob's not an openly sentimental person, but I do remember having a conversation with him where he said his relationship with you felt different. He said it was the first time he felt he could truly be himself in a relationship, that he felt comfortable, secure and happy. The look on his face and the calmness in his voice was when we were talking about this was when I knew. I was thrilled for you guys to hear you got engaged, but I was not surprised at all.
Abby, I know you are the only girl for me, and you bring me so much joy and happiness and hilarity to my life, and I know that we are perfect together and we've got a fabulous life ahead of us. I'm also very, very thankful to Abby's lovely friends, most of whom are bridesmaids here today. Okay, my friends too over here are so important to me, and it's lovely that you're all here to share the special day with us today.
Rob, thank you for being one of my best mates. You're always supportive and we always have such a laugh together. Thank you for choosing me to be your best man. It's been an honour, and Abby, thank you for letting him choose me. Both of you, remember to always be kind to each other, look after each other, be each other's biggest fans and always keep laughing. But I know that last one comes naturally to you too. I love you both, I wish you all the best in your marriage, and I'd ask everyone now if you could stand up if able. Say cheers to Rob and Abby.